NotAmused coming back at you. We are gonna make our way to Haunted Ridge, kind of the southernmost area in the wilds here, to talk to Agent Greenberg. Now, as I said before, I have no recollection of Haunted Ridge at this current moment, but spiders make sense. And what else we got going on? So it's kind of like another like little hubby cabins like Gwen, like in the Pimpleback Mountains where Gwen is here. Where is Greenberg? He should be... Oh boy, I was just about to pull up my map. Seems like he'll be at the end of this path up here. And then on these cavern wolves, new, I think it's the first time we've seen the cavern wolves. Really good enemy design here as well. Yeah, this guy's gotta be around here somewhere, right? Yeah, that's gotta be him, right? This guy's going through it, man. He's just surrounded by the roughness. Well, sorry, she. Sacked attack.
Need a mission?
I'm glad you're here. Cavern worlds are encroaching on sacked agent positions on the western ridge. Think you can lend a hand?
Be careful.
We'll probably do that. Defeat 8 cavern wolves. Borbol. I don't remember you. Wow. You have a pretty cool design too. Truth be told, I don't think there's a lot that goes on in these areas here besides the small quest line and the big meteorite is, of course, in this area as well. Heal me, number 1, for slightly more. Nothing better than suppressing that and then immediately healing. Very good. I wonder, in whatever balancing the retro team did, if certain ability cooldowns have been reflected in that. So I mean, I feel like the damage one was always a bit low, but I think seems like the cooldown time is approaching like 19-20 seconds right now.
This will help. I'm the soul collector.
Don't you know he's a soul collector? We're gonna return to Agent Greenberg here. And then we're probably gonna rinse and repeat for the next mission as well here. In terms of getting into the unknown, like out of bounds, I don't think a lot of people really tried to get out of bounds in Haunted Ridge. I could be wrong, but
need a mission?
I need your assistance. Collect meteor
Take care of
sample.
yourself.
As far as I can remember, I remember that in certain fusion layers you could always get out. I don't know what reliable ones exist now, or at the time anyway even. But I remember they were definitely out of bounds in go away.
You call?
Yep.
Goodbye, human.
You call?
Careful here.
Next we meet.
Defeat 6 alpha arachnids.
This is the special
I can do
alien
that.
capture
I'm ready.
look. I think there was definitely an out of balance somewhere in the Monkey Foothills. And nowhere seemed pretty tight up, but you know, the Forsaken place had outs, and then somewhere along these lines there were outs to get into the unknown. There's probably more people, well, more YouTube videos at the very least documenting people's time with getting into the unknown now that, you know, it's not something that's going to be, you know, too distinctly frowned upon, because, you know, for one thing, there's not as many people, not as many eyes on you, but you know, for as many hot fixes as the game did, for as many patches as the game did, they definitely, you know, fixed a lot of the landscape and whatnot to really make sure that
Need a mission?
people weren't getting into the unknown as much, but
Good. Take care of yourself.
most people always found a way. Fuse is trying to turn the old mining camp here into an infected zone. The meteorite emits radiation, slows the infection. I think we can use some meteoric ore that I've extracted to our advantage. Go to the monkey line. Defeat 5 bulbuls. 4 bulls. I don't know why I feel like Kramer from Seinfeld when I say that.
Number 1.
Oh, thought that would have done it. Did not.
This will help.
It can stun me, you know. I feel like if I take on that trio up there, I'm gonna lose. I think we're almost back into the meta of I have underleveled stuff, but 132 shoes. Let me just look at that in a more safe place, for one thing. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try this.
Nigel Uno reporting.
Now that damage spread could have gone a little better for sure. Ah, how annoying. Really didn't seem like it would cut off right there. It seemed like I had a few more steps to go. Either way.
Do you copy? Over. I'm the soul collector. Nigel Uno reporting.
Times like this, I wish I had the dash ability. We've defeated the monsters, but Greenberg actually wants us to go to a mining camp. Pistol, 430. Alright, welcome to the rebellion, brother. Shattergun, 389. Oh, wrong stat. 419. That's another pistol, though. 432. Okay, so I don't need you. 406. 419. Okay, we'll just put you up there. And this pistol is 432. Goodness gracious! I said I'm gonna do it in a safe location, and I completely avoided that. Better be careful, otherwise they're gonna respawn right behind me. Go to the old mining camp. That's the area we passed. That's kind of a carbon copy of the Gwen area. No aggro from me. Alright. We are gonna have to defeat these guys here.
I'm ready.
At least, at the very minimum, one of them.
Euphonium Zoom. Bye.
This is a special alien capsule.
I think we can avoid the aggro here as well. Nope, not quite. thought I had the 2 button loaded up there.
You call? Hang on. So long.
Are you there? Please come in.
Wonder if that pop-up shows up for you guys too. If it does, no big deal. Now we're gonna return the Agent Greenberg. I don't recall if there's a fusion layer in this area. Take me. Let me see. There's not a fusion layer in this area. That was some excellent work. The Fuse knows what we're trying to do. SACT has confirmed a UFO. Fuse's minions are tampering. Legs, 131. Alright. Keep that in mind there. Don't know why I bothered to move that. You are 132. Okay. A throne. Okay. Too bad there's not a vendor here. Just in terms of keeping yourself clean a little bit. Once we finish this mission, I feel like Gwen should be giving us some more missions though, so I'm not sure. I know occasionally, I think especially for like the Computress Nano, you had to complete quest lines by certain NPCs beforehand, but I don't know how universally true that is.
Are you there? Please come in.
For most other missions here.
Professor Utopia.
Man, having a fast vehicle really changes up a lot of stuff. Too bad they're just so expensive most of the time. I'm spending all my money crock-potting and whatnot.
You called?
That'll do it.
Special alien capture.
We successfully defended the mining camp. And some other stuff. Well, I love you guys. I love you guys. All right. Thanks to you, the mining camp is now secure. Need to contact that UFO to send regards to Special Alien Capture Team.
Take care.
Fancy that. We have enough fusion matter for the next nano here, which is Mojo Jojo. Mojo Jojo, interesting nano. He's got freedom and group. That's so far the only nano we encountered that has those powers together. And he also has drain, so he's, you know, he's pretty useful in the grand scheme of things. Wow, it's very unusual that I have no missions in the wilds right now. I think, you know, the mission drought doesn't start yet, but you can kind of feel the grasp, or, you know, not a drought, but the beginnings of something where, you know, you feel as though there's not as many missions as before, and that's definitely true. Okay, it's straight ahead. But I mean, you're gonna have enough city missions until you're, what's the last level in the city, like 24-ish? 23, 24-ish? And then you're really gonna be, you know, scrunching for missions and whatnot. So I think this vehicle, I just want to compare. This vehicle was like 15k for 1300. Yeah, that's why it seemed so cheap to me, because I was like, 15,000 actually sounds like a reasonable price to have a fast vehicle for a week. It seemed a little bit too much to be 50,000, although those out for a month. So technically you're saving money. Hello. Oh, this person has some Mojo Jojo guide armor on. And he's also got a mustache.
Hey, where you going? Hang on tight.
Alright. Rocket. Interesting rocket. That's an interesting looking pistol too. 430 pistol. What are you? Okay, so that doesn't really matter too much. But I like the design of these pistols. I'm gonna put these in the bank for now. Know that these rows are my crock potting stuff at the moment. 131, you should be the same. You're not gonna matter. You're not gonna matter. I'm not too keen on that rocket, so let's just scrap it. And then I don't need all of you. Very good. We'll go to the Egger and sell this stuff. I'm almost at 300k. Fancy that. Before we transition end the video and go to the next thing here, why don't I try and crockpot a little bit here. Yep. Hopefully this doesn't cost too much money. I like this style, and I want this shatter gun. Okay, that's not... Success. Alright, let's go down the list here. So I would need to... Here's 16. So I would just need to crockpot. You're 432. Okay, so I actually don't need you. Weapon short. Why is the range going down to short though? Alright. I think there's a lot more nuance behind crockpotting that the game, you know, even like the manual doesn't necessarily tell you. I don't know why it's like it's a 2-level difference, but it's still low, which doesn't really make much sense to me. Pants. Okay. Shirt. Okay, this one's a little higher. Go to my stuff. Okay, so we're pretty much all set here. I'm not gonna need this stuff. I've soured on the design of this, so I'm not gonna save it. And look at that. Our inventory is so much more cleaner. There's a lot of people over here. I bet you are
richer than you, you know.
But I'm richer in spirit. My banks are so messy, but I don't really feel like organizing them at this point, especially when I know I'm gonna sell a bunch of crap. Unit V8. You been following me? No. Alright. Let's go to the city. And I will catch you all in the next video where we'll be doing some city missions. Hopefully some of them will be level 18, I anticipate. Ta-ta for now.